Salakia Akyam Wakwa. I've had to pause the video. But again, Psalms chapter 10, verse 10, he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O power, lift up thine hand and forget not the humble. And that's exactly what it is. The Lord is not going to forget us in the time of our adversity. Though Esau may have all these gadgets and gadgets trying to spy on us, well, the Lord is looking at his ass. The Lord gave him all this artificial intelligence, surveillance, all this money to supply all this stuff. You know, he may capture some of us, but he's not going to have his way with us. Okay? It says, wherefore doth the wicked contemn the Most High? He has said in his heart, thou wilt not require it. Right? He don't think that the Lord will repay him for what he has done since having us in captivity. Starting going all the way back to slavery. You know, up until this point now, with his Tuskegee experiments, all these experiments that he had put on us, this damn slamdemic experiment that majority of our people took, you know, all these experiments that Esau have done these past years, and this heavy surveillance of him spying on us. He don't think the Lord is looking at him, you know. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite, to requite it with thine hand. The poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art a helper of the fatherless. The poor is talking about Israel, the Israelites. Okay, because you Edomites, you Elamites, you Hamites, you Arabs. Okay, you have your spot in this society. You're well off. So what do you have to be hid from? You know, y'all are joint heirs together with the devil. But the poor of our people, what are you going to do when all hell breaks loose? Who are you going to cry to? But the elect, we're going to be the ones, the hopeful elect, that's going to be committing ourselves to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. And that's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to break up these satellites that Esau has in the heavens. You know, that this whole power grid. See, when the Lord comes, it's going to be a darkness in the land. Okay? Just like in the time of Egypt, when there was a darkness that can be felt that covered the whole earth. We talking about a time like never before. The Lord is going to break this man's hand. His heavy surveillance and his NWO, he think he about to set up. The Lord going to shut that shit down real quick, man. The Lord is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his land. The heathen are perished out of his land. So how can these other nations be saved if they're going to be perished out of the Lord's hand? Yeah, they're going to be in our kingdom, but they ain't going to be living. Okay? They not going to be living in our land, man. As far as like living in goodness as we got it. No. They're going to be servants. Okay? Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the men of the earth may no more oppress. All right, so the Lord hears our prayers. The affliction of the prayer of a righteous man availeth much. The Lord hears our prayers, man. You know, and he is going to judge the fatherless, which is Israel, man. That the men of the earth may no more oppress. Esau is going to be that devil cast down. All right, as the scripture says, Satan shall bruise thy foot, but thou shalt bruise his head. We're getting ready to bruise this man's head. So what with all your heavy surveillance? You look to be like China with the heavy surveillance. The Lord gonna shut all that shit down, man. You know? But call halal Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakahak Wadash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect. Until the next one, I say shalom.